With spring rolling in, I decided to say goodbye to the hoodie and hello oversized tee while in the gym. But as you know, I'm gonna do it rocking my own designs. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how I created a graphic tee using my Cricut and simple materials. Let's jump into it. In one of my previous videos, you saw me make a hoodie for me to wear in the gym, rocking my own designs while promoting my business. And that simply came from me not wanting to promote other people's things and starting to promote my own. Let's jump into materials before we get into design. For the shirts, I wanted an acid wash look, so I found these on Amazon. They came in a pack of 3 in size large because I wanted it oversized. I got it in a tan, the brown, and the black, but I'm saving the black for another video. Total cost was about $35.99. That makes it about $12 per shirt. We're using Caesar Easy Weed Eco Stretch for our vinyl. The design for my t-shirt is the full back and just a pocket design on the front. I started with 2 different designs, but after doing a design audit, I landed on one. The font that I used is Anton. Let's do some measurements. So the front of our shirt, we said is a pocket design. So our pocket design is gonna start about 3 inches down from the center. From there, we're gonna measure about 4 inches across and your design will fall within that space. I know I want my design to be about 3.5 and I want the height to be about 2 inches. Now for the back of our shirt. I want my design to be super bold and to be the entire back of the shirt. So I'm gonna maximize as much space as possible. Using my tool, I'm still measuring 3 inches from the top of the shirt. Measuring the width across, I'm landing at about 15. And then for my height, I'm landing at about 19. With the tool at the top, you kind of get a sense of how large this design is gonna be. Now over in Design Space, after importing my design and resizing, it's still too large to cut on my Cricut. So I'm gonna slice the design in half. To do this, I'm gonna open my side panel and select a rectangle to cover half of my design. I wanna make this rectangle cover the first 2 lines. When I first select the rectangle, it comes in black and my design is black, so I wanna change the color so that I can make sure I'm covering the correct area. I want to send a rectangle to the back, resize, and then I'm ready to hit slice. To slice my design, I need to select both the rectangle and the design from my right panel. Once selected, I'm going to go to the bottom of the right panel and click slice. You'll see that my layers are going to automatically increase. Separating the layers, I'm going to delete what I don't need, which is the 2 red layers. Now my design is separated and ready to cut. We're only using 24 inches of vinyl for this entire shirt. Because we sliced the design, I was able to align both the back and the front on one mat. Remember to mirror your designs when cutting. Caesar Easy Weed Eco Stretch is one of my favorite vinyls to use simply because it weeds like butter. Now that everything is weeded, we're gonna cut the design and get ready to press. We're gonna set our heat press to 250 degrees, and for each press, we're pressing for about 15 seconds. I pre-pressed the shirt to get some extra moisture out, and I lint roll to get any debris off of the shirt. Now to align our pocket design. I'm gonna fold my design in half just so I get the center, and then I'm gonna place it at the 4. Remember when we did our measurement, we did 3 inches down and 4 inches across. The red line represents my 3 inches down. I wanted to press this shirt in real time so you get a sense of how long it actually takes me to do one shirt. One quick tip that I would say is always double check that you have weeded every piece of your vinyl. It has happened to me more than once when I feel like I got everything and then I get to the heat press and then I notice something last minute. So always double check. Once everything is aligned, I'm gonna remove the tool and then press for 15 seconds. You do not need any additional protective layers. Yeah, I'm gonna speed this up. We're not sitting in 15 seconds. Once finished, this is a hot peel. Then we're gonna press again to seal everything in, but this time we are gonna use a Teflon sheet. This protects my vinyl from the heat press itself. Similar to if you were ironing, you can iron with a Teflon sheet over your vinyl materials. Now that the front is finished, over to the back. We're gonna follow the same initial steps. We're gonna pre-press for about 10 seconds to get some moisture out. We're then gonna lint roll to get any extra debris off, and then we're gonna start layering our vinyl. As always, I'm gonna fold my vinyl in half to get the center line. And then I'm going to use my tool and line everything up. Using the red line as my guide, that's gonna be about 3 inches down. I place the center of my vinyl on that center line. To make sure my letters are straight going across, I'm lining up the vinyl with the black lines on the tool. We're gonna do this all in one press. So the other half of the design, we're gonna fold in half and get that lined up as well. To make sure I have even spacing between each of the letters, I first wanna measure what's the space between the first 2 lines and then make sure that's even for the bottom 2 lines. The space between is about 1.2 inches, so I wanna make sure that's the same on the bottom. Using the same tool, I'm gonna place it at the bottom of the shirt and line up my design the same way. Using the center line, I'm gonna line up the center of my vinyl. I'm gonna use the measuring tape to make sure my spacing is the same between each of the lines. Once everything is aligned, I'm getting ready to press. You can see that a little bit of vinyl is hanging off of the placket, so I'm just gonna pull my shirt up a little bit so I can do this all in one shot. We're gonna press this the same, 250 for about 15 seconds. We're gonna do a hot peel and then press again with a Teflon sheet for about another 8 seconds. Then we're done. And here is the back of the shirt. I ordered this same design in DTF to test out a new supplier near me, so look out for that coming soon. It was at this moment I was over this workout, but I said I gotta show y'all this design live in action. The oversized fit works perfectly. Long story short, creating your own designs does not need to be difficult. It's all about figuring out what works for you, dedicating the time, and getting it done. If you like this video and want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel. And why don't you comment down below, what are some of the things that you make to represent your business? Until next time, bye!